All right, we're gonna get started. Again, my name is Jen, and we're gonna move through a few new things today for the next like 15 or 20 minutes or so. So I'm gonna have you start in a kneeling position, right foot forward, left foot is back. And when you set up, let's just be mindful that your stance is relatively short, not like a super wide stance. So that leading leg, bring the heel in a little bit. And then with your right hand, we'll take right to the kind of the belly button area and the ribs. Go ahead and pull the ribs in. That causes this little tucking sensation here. It'll start to engage your low ribs as well. So right hand will pull the low ribs in. Taking your left hand, we're going to reach the left hand forward. Just envision as if someone is pulling your wrist forward as you pull your ribs inward. Okay. So strong through the legs. Right hand's pulling the ribs in. Left hand is reaching. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Each exhale is going to be through your mouth. So here we go. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out through your mouth. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, last one. And exhale out through your mouth. Really good job. Take the hands to the back of the head. I'm going to turn so that you can see. Hands to the back of the head. Right leg is still forward. Press the head into your hands. Hands will press into the back of the head. Drop the elbow. This is my right arm. Elbow's going to drop downwards. And then pull the elbow back up. Twice more. Dropping right elbow. And then come on back up. Right elbow last time. And then we're going to come back up. Reach your hands all the way up. Give your fingers a little wiggle. We're going to twist towards your leading leg. So we're going to rotate, 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 and then come back through the center. Rotate, again, towards your leading leg. Back towards the center. Not now, Ashley. Reaching up towards the center. Rotate again. Good. Come back to the center. We're going to switch sides. So we'll take our left leg. Left leg will come forward. Right leg is back. Pull. Ashley, buddy, you're not supposed to be in here. Pull the ribs inwards. Right hand is going to reach forward. Ribs are in, tucked in tight. Take a deep breath in through your nose if you can. Big breath out. Inhaling. Really reaching forward with that straight arm. Last one. And breath out. Awesome. Taking the hands behind the head, head into the hands press into the head. Drop your left elbow. Good. Come on back up. Twice more. Left elbow. Come on back up. Last one. Left elbow. This time your hands are going to reach all the way up, twisting towards your leading leg. We'll get a T-spine twist. Rotate here, through center, rotate left, and then come back through center. Last one, rotate here, and then back towards the center. Okay, here's where you're going to need your towel. So from here, we're going to take one knee onto the towel, other leg is going to come out. So I've got thigh bone facing forward, toes are going to be back, and then my opposite leg is reaching out to the side. I'm going to do a lateral lunge. From here, we're going to lift up really tall, tuck your ribs in, squeeze your core, bracing like someone's going to punch you in the gut. Okay, taking your back side of the hand, press into the knee, and begin to lunge in. This is my left side. So hand is pressing into the inner knee, and I'm lunging inwards. Good. Back out, and then lunging inwards. Good. See if you can integrate your breath. So take a deep breath as you lift up, and breathe out as you exhale. Good. You have 2 more. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bending through that knee. Last one, deep breath. Exhale here. Good. All right, we're gonna inch back, take this leg, we're gonna reach it out long. Turn your toes towards me. Okay, from here, we'll take your hands all the way down. This leg that's on the towel, we're just gonna slide it out towards the side, really big groin stretch. And then pull the knee in towards the center. Slide the knee out just a bit. And pull the knee in towards the center. Good. Leg that's extended out, turning onto the toes. We're gonna reach our fingertips on a diagonal. So my hips are reaching back, fingertips are reaching forward. Okay. This heel is pressing down. You have 3 deep breaths here. Breathe in through your nose and exhale. Good, you have 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. Good, last one, deep breath. And exhale out. Okay, walk your hands back inwards. We'll take the toes, place them back down. With your right hand, whatever leg you're propped up on, that same hand, you're gonna bring it on down to the ground. Pop the hips, pull your ribs open. With this top shoulder, drop the shoulder downwards towards the ground. And then with the hand, assist, pull the ribs up. Drop your top shoulder downwards. And then pull, rotate the ribs. Awesome. We got the other side. So we're going to switch. Now here's the kicker. If you're on hardwood, this works really well. But if you're on carpeting, you don't need the towel. It's just nice padding. But when we slide out to the sides, it makes it a little bit tricky. So you'll have to adjust depending on what flooring you have. So we'll set up for the other side. So we'll get the knee right on top for the extra padding. Bring the foot out to the side. Same deal, we'll take the back of the hand, same side as the bent knee, press the hand into the knee, create your own resistance, get really tall and tuck the ribs inward. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, bend through the knee, keeping that connection of the hand into the knee. Go back out, bend the knee once more. We've got 3 more. Lifting up tall and bending through the bent leg. Tall. Last one here. Good. Stay here for a moment. And now we'll go ahead and extend this leg. So we're going to move towards the opposite side. The toes are going to spin forward. Okay. Taking your hands, we'll bring the hands down. And then with the leg that we're posting up on, we're going to slide it out to the side just an inch or 2. Feeling the stretch in the inner leg line. And then pull back in. Good. Outwards, then recenter. Outwards, and then recenter. With the extended leg, go ahead and come up onto the heel. Toes are going to point upwards. Walk your hands on a diagonal. Sitting bones are reaching back. Fingertips are coming forward. We've got 3 breaths here. So as you breathe and you stretch here, if your hands are here and that makes more sense for your body, that's perfectly fine. You do not have to reach out forward to get that full stretch. So make sure that you're moving into kind of the stretching sensation that fits for your own flexibility. All right, so from here, we're going to bring the foot back down, walk ourselves back upright. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and reset this whole setup that we've got going on here. So from here, oh, actually, I forgot something. So we're going to stay in that same setup. Leg stays extended. I got a little excited. Your opposite hand is going to come downwards. And then we're going to roll the chest down towards the floor, close the hip, and then begin to pull the ribs and open to come forward. Rock the hips, shoulders downwards towards the floor, and then use the hand to peel the chest open. Last one, rotate the shoulders downwards and pull the chest open. Good. All right. From here, we can use the extra padding. We'll take a kneel here. I'm going to go on a diagonal so you can see me. Tucking all 10 toes, we're going to sit the hips towards the heels. So we're going to hang here, take a moment or two, big stretch through the soles of the feet. And then from here, pulling the ribs inwards. Okay, so we can stack the ribs right over the tops of your hips. Strong through the core here. Take one big breath in, inflating the ribs side to side and front to back. From here, up onto the knees, lengthen through the quads. Take your hands behind your back. Elbows will pinch inwards. Pull the ribs in. Get tall in your in-breath, out-breath. Lean it back. Come on down, come off the knees, off the toes. Let's come up to a standing shape. So this is where you're gonna need your tennis ball, your lacrosse ball, whatever you have handy. And if you don't have something, it's completely okay. We'll figure it out. So when you stand, we're gonna do a little bit of hip work. So we'll take the ball right to the crease of the knees. And we're gonna have to bend to keep it steady. Okay. So from here, I'm reaching my hands, putting them in fists, reaching them out to create upper body tension. There's a little balance here. And then we're going to reach thigh bone back, thigh bone forward. Thigh bone back, thigh bone forward. Last one, back. And then we're going to pick the thigh bone up, and then we're going to rotate. Good. External rotation, internal rotation. Keep the squeeze. External rotation. Woo! Internal rotation. Good. Last one. External rotation. Internal rotation. All right, we're going to pick the knee up, pick it up and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Take the ball out. And we'll set that same leg, step it back. Dropping the knee downwards towards the ground. We're going to start to get into the hip flexor on that back leg. So in this shape, we're going to pull the ribs back in again, bend through the back knee just a little bit. Tug this hip crease back, take a deep breath in. Interlace your fingers, reach away and all the way up. Give the arms a shake out. We're going to switch to the other side. So we'll take same item if you happen to have it behind the other hip, knee crease, excuse me. Upper body tension, bring the thigh bone up, squeezing the ball. We'll bring the knee and the thigh bone back. Thigh bone upwards, and then reach it back. Last one, reach it up, and then reach it back. We'll recenter, we've got our rotation. So external rotation, heel crosses the midline, heel works away. Heel towards the midline and across, rotate away. Really hard to squeeze the ball and rotate, I get it. And then rotate out. Good. Hug the knee up, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the ball out, step this leg back. We've got our runner's lunge. And just make sure that your feet, they're not on a tightrope. So one foot in front of the other. You want to make sure you have a foot and then a foot. So like they're on train tracks that are parallel. So that back leg, let's go ahead and bend the knee a bit. Really strong through the core and through the legs. Pull the ribs in. Okay, so we should be getting a stretch in this back leg. Interlace your hands. Reach away and all the way up. Good, get a little stretch here through that front hip flexor. Awesome. Shake out the legs. We'll step it forward. And then the last thing we'll do is going to be in through the feet. So I'm going to do my left foot first. We're going to come onto the tops of the toes and just stretch the tops of the toes, tops of the foot. And from here, we're going to pick up the foot and point the toes. Set the foot down, uncurl the toes, roll over the top of the toes, uncurl the toes. Pick up the foot, point the toes, flex and point through the ankle, and we'll set it back down. Let's do the other side. So coming onto the top of the foot, stretching over the top of the foot into the ankle joint. And then from here, we'll roll off and stretch the toes out into extension. From here, we're still going to maintain really good posture. Pick the foot up, but point your toes down. Set the toes down, stretch the toes out, extension. And then we'll one last time roll onto the top. Point, flex, roll out through the ankle. And then the last thing that we'll do today is we'll take back of the legs, hamstrings. So we're gonna put a really solid knee bend here. And just like you would do in a deadlift, we're gonna hinge right at the hip creases, coming forward and grab opposite elbows. So bend the knees as much as you need to. And we'll take 3 deep breaths, getting really heavy with the upper body. We're gonna take a deep breath here. You have 2 more. Long exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last breath here. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give the head a little shake out. Shake out through the arms, roll it up to stand. Let's take our shoulders, we'll roll it back. And then we'll take shoulders, right one first, coming forward. And then opposite shoulder, bring it forward. We'll drop right ear down to the right shoulder. Maybe we take that hand away, the head down into side flexion. Just remember, we don't pull, just resting. And then we'll take the hand off the head if it's there, reset through center, slight chin tuck, we'll drop the ear towards the other side. Resting the hand right on top of the head, again, not pulling, just resting. All right, awesome, release the hand, bring the head up through center, slight chin tuck, bring the chin to the chest, look all the way up. Chin down towards the chest, all the way up. Make our way through center. Let's take a big breath in and exhale out. Did an awesome job. I appreciate you getting online with me and stretching for session 2. We've got 2 more to go. So I hope to see you back, and anyone can join if they are high school prep, going to juniors college. They are welcome to join. Again, there's no cost. So by all means, love to have you back. See you next week.